one of the most talked about fighters on the planet, the man many are calling the future of the heavyweight division, takes to the ring. Moses Itauma begins his hunt for world title goals. His opponent, Jermaine Franklin, is on the hunt for respect and wants to silence the noise. He's not here to give Itauma rounds, he's here to win. It's a classic case of youth versus experience. Can Itauma once again shine under the brightest of lights? Or will Franklin prove he's a step too far too soon? Two careers at different points. Before they meet in the ring, they meet here face to face. This is Itauma versus Franklin. This is Face Off. Here we go, guys. First time you guys seeing each other?
No. I've met a few times. It's been at the gym sparring Fabio, so.
Yeah. Did you ever think this was going to happen? Was there, you know, when you see each other and you always feel like heavyweights size heavyweights up because of what could happen. Was there always a thought in your mind that this could happen?
I mean, at the time I met him, no, I really wasn't thinking about it. I had other stuff, boxing business going on, so just trying to get my business in order and stuff like that.
Yeah. And now business is in order.
I thought we was going to because my coaches have been banging on this fight for so long. But it's just the fact that you're obviously getting Jermaine Franklin to agree to it. But obviously, he had the fight with Dillian White, had the fight with Anthony Joshua, and XYZ, obviously just coming through him with Ivan Ditchko. So I just kind of had to wait until it was my turn, I guess.
Yeah, and you did agree to it now. Here we are. Was there any hesitation at all in agreeing to it?
No, it's just like, for me, business just got to make sense and everything got to be in order. I don't like to be too hasty making decisions, and I don't have all my business in order. So in order for me to make a decision, I just had to get all my ducks in a row. And then, you know, once I got my stuff situated, it wasn't hard to make a decision about it.
You've been in this position before, Jermaine, where you were coming up, you were the young kid, you were unbeaten. He's that position now. What's it like when you see a 20-year-old sort of put a contract in front of you saying, okay, I want to fight you?
I'm a fan of the sport, so, you know, I like to see people strive. Like Moses is a great fighter, so anytime somebody great wants to fight, I'm honored. You know, I love the sport, I love the competition, so I'm always honored to fight somebody good or somebody, you know, with potential to be something great.
Yeah, ultimately, Moses, it's your team that finds the opponents, right? But you have a little say in who you'll fight as well.
No, so how kind of my boxing business works is like, Frank Warren will present me, I don't know, 10, 12 names. And then of that 10, 12 names, my team, meaning like my brothers and my coaches, they will select 3 or 5 out of them names. And then out of them 3 or 5, I would pick which, I would be like, okay, this one I want first, and then going down. But if I can be completely honest with you, I'll always go with what my coaches would rather prefer because they know what's best for me. And like I said, what Jermaine Franklin does very well, there's still question marks on my name. So that's why we've been trying to get this fight for so long with Jermaine, because like I said, he's gonna, I guess, try to prove me something that we don't know. So, and I don't think that Dillian White or Dempsey McKean could have done that, but I really truly believe that Jermaine Franklin can do that. So that's why we're here.
I saw your tweet a few days ago, and it was, I'm paraphrasing here, but it was almost like, don't think of me as a stepping stone. I'm not a step over.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in this position a lot. You know, whole career, been in the background, been in other people's backyard. So, you know, that's been a lot of my career. So always been looked at as an easy fight or like a stepping stone or a come-up fight. You know?
I'm not looking at you as an easy fight. I actually think that this might be my toughest fight. But I just think you are necessary for my career. Like I said, I'm not looking over you. I'm not looking past you. I'm not saying like this is going to be an easy fight, because it's not. I'm taking this fight very, very serious. And even like to my coaches and team, everybody said that like this is the fight we need. And that's because they feel like you can present something that other people can't. So I've never said that you was going to be an easy fight.
That's how like
it comes
media
across.
portrayed it.
Yeah. I've never said you was going to be an easy fight, but I just think it's necessary. This fight is necessary for my development. So, and I guess Ivan Ditchko could have felt the same thing, and you beat his. So Do you get what I mean? So like that's just something. I'm not overlooking you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I give respect to any fighter, especially like an underdog like you.
Yeah.
People said that you beat Dillian White, so we might have not got the decision, but definitely hold yourself accountable. Gave Anthony Joshua a tough few rounds, so. It's necessary. This fight is necessary for myself.
And I respect that. But yeah, like my response was to how the media was portraying it, you know, to me like a stepping stone fight type, you know. But that's their job. They trying to stir up the mix, you know.
100%.
What do you, on that though, what do you feel like when you hear people say he'll give Moses rounds? Not he'll beat Moses. The narrative is Moses needs rounds, Jermaine Franklin will give him rounds. So it's almost as though they've already played it out how it's going to end.
My whole life I've been proving people wrong, so, you know, I just look at everything as a challenge, an obstacle that I can overtake.
Have you watched these fights?
Yeah, I watch some. I like to study. It's like not watching it as an opponent, but just a student of the game.
Yeah. Do you, when you, as a student of the game, do you watch him and see mistakes and think, okay, I've taken this fight because I can see where I can get
Me
success?
personally, when I watch people, I look at the things they do great. I look at the things they do when times get hard. I look at like how they move, how they react, like bad habits I could pick up on. So I look at small things. I don't like really try to pinpoint pick them apart because during the training camp we change. You know, we get new skills, we change old habits. So I try to see the stuff that's kind of hard to change, and I try to capitalize on stuff like that.
I know your team sent Lee and part of Moses' team a text saying we're going to mess up the future plans.
It's going to mess up the future
You're
plan?
going to mess up their
yeah, I
future
mean, yeah,
plans.
that's
your plan,
my plan,
right?
yeah. You know, as a fighter, that's what we come to do. We come to win. We come to give it all we got and win, put it all on the line every time.
Yeah. So far, so good for you, Moses. Do you feel that pressure, having to always continue to be the future when everyone already proclaimed and they've already put the crown on top of your head?
Do I feel the pressure? Yes. Do I like it? No. Can I do anything about it? No.
No.
So, it just is what it is, innit? We just move on. So, just trying to do what I've got to do to be the best person I can possibly be.
Do you expect this to be a much tougher test than what you've had?
100%. That's why I'm getting a bit annoyed because, like, since the fight got announced, everybody keeps saying it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 round job. I genuinely think it ain't going to be. And I thought that about Dillian White. I thought I was able to knock him out. I thought I was able to knock out Dempsey McKean. I thought I was able to knock out Mike Balogun. But I can surprise myself. I'm not saying I can't surprise myself, but I don't think this about Jermaine Franklin. But I guess I've got to think like that, haven't I?
But ultimately, you expect to knock him out.
Like I said, I don't put too much emphasis on knocking him out, but the game plan that gets me there. So, like you see, like when I boxed Dillian White, I didn't say I'm gonna knock him out. I'm saying if I stick to the game plan, I will. But I didn't just say I'm gonna knock him out. Do you know what I mean? If I don't stick to the game plan, it might go horribly wrong.
If you stick to the game plan, are you expecting?
I don't think anybody can beat me, especially with the team that I got. I don't think anybody can beat me on my night. I think obviously nobody's invincible. Like there's a possibility that it can go wrong, but I just think if you're talking about like on the odds, I just don't think anyone could like be standing in front of me with my best self.
They say third time's a charm. You've been over here a couple of times.
Yeah, I've been over here a lot.
Unlucky against Dillian White, very unlucky. It could have gone either way. AJ, the scorecards don't reflect the fight.
I think I beat Dylan. I think I beat Dylan easy 7-5. I lost the AJ fight. I could be a man about mine. So I lost the AJ fight. He beat me. He was the best man that night. But I think I beat Dylan. I think easily I beat Dylan. I mean, they said it was close, but I think I beat him 7-5.
Yeah. Do you expect this to be harder than the AJ fight?
I mean, I expect the same level of competition. Like, I've been in positions where you can't take nothing lightly. So you gotta expect every fight to be like a world championship caliber fight. You gotta be ready to dig it out, push it through, do whatever you have to do to pull it through. So I don't take one fight no different than the other. They're all tough fights to me, in my opinion.
What does he do different? Why Jermaine? When you say that your team have chosen basically this fight because you feel like he can show you things that you've not seen before, what does he do differently?
His durability, his punch selection. He's showed multiple times that he's able to do the rounds. And I'm not just talking about like he can hold a shot well. I mean, generally, like when he comes back from like round 8, 9, 10s, he can still hang in there. He's not gassing like a lot of these heavyweights. So this is exactly what I need.
Mm. You know what I like about this face-off? Normally when I do these face-offs and people are screaming and shouting, there's effing and blinding, there's a lot of respect here between you two.
Do you know what? Like, see me, yeah. Even if Jermaine Franklin doesn't respect me, I always respect a fighter because it's such a tough sport, and like you guys don't understand how lonely and how the sport is until you lot get in the ring yourself, and guys don't get in the ring.
No, I don't want to. And
exactly. So like, if you just, you know, like just even being able to put yourself in a position where you can like lose a lot of your like your manhood, your integrity, your respect. Like just being able to put yourself in that position is like a difficult task. And now you're talking about a guy that's like obviously what people are painting me out to be. Like I always have respect to my opponents because, like I said, it's not an easy ask. It's not an easy ask, and like I hate the fact that like there's so many people outside of the ring that's got so much opinions on boxers inside the ring and they never stepped foot in the ring. So I know how lonely, how scary it gets before a fight, just as you're about to make the ring walk. So I'll always have the ultimate respect that somebody was able to do that. And like I said, Jermaine Franklin's he hasn't took an easy fight. Do you get what I mean? He hasn't took an easy fight. So I guess I'll go congratulate and thank you for that.
The point he makes though, isn't it? Because there is a lot of outside noise.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, you just gotta, you gotta learn how to tune it out.
Well, I watched the, I can't remember what show was that at the O2. I was Joseph Parker thinking. Yeah. And there was this, I'm not naming names yet, but there was this fat guy on the sofa, belly out, everything, yeah. So, like, just a big slob. He's not throwing enough jabs. And I'm like, but I just had to ignore it. I had to ignore it because it's like, this guy here is disrespecting this guy here that's in the ring. Whereas like, or he even after said, good fight, I can't punch, he's I'm like, what? See what I mean? Like,
that's how they do it realistically.
The hard thing. Anyway, look, enough niceties. How does this one play out? What are you expecting January 24th?
I expect to win. I expect a hard fight, a nice battle. 2 warriors going there to battle it out. I expect to win. I don't know how the win gonna come, but I expect it to come.
And yourself, Moses?
In a perfect world, couple rounds, maybe round 7 to 8, 7, 8. Be able to get him out of there.
Yeah. When you said a couple, I thought you was going to actually say 2.
No. Well, I've got to tick off some criteria that my team wants me to tick off, so round 7, 8, we'll even get to the 10th round. Yeah. The nice stoppage just before the bell comes.
Jermaine, are you, obviously, look, it's been a lot that's happened with you in the last 3 or 4 months, right? Personally, contractually as well, we won't get into that, but you're a free man, let's just say that right now. Do you understand what a win would do against Moses for your career in terms of where you want to be?
Right now, in my position right now, it feels good. It feels good to be free. It feels good to make my own decisions, make my own choices, you know, so I feel like I got a new life in the game, you know. I got something more to fight for.
He said he expects 7 or 8, right? The narrative's always been he could potentially knock you out, you could maybe outbox him. Could you stop Moses?
I think I can stop anybody if the opportunity presents itself. You just got to get it to that point. You know, if I get it to that point, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. You know, but like Moses said, just straight looking for the knockout, I don't do that no more. I had a rude awakening that you can't knock everybody out. So
it's the heavyweight division, right?
So yeah, you know, I just go in there smart now, box, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take it though, yeah.
Okay, finally, from me, I'm going to step back a bit. I want you guys to tell each other, finally, one more time how this plays out. Moses, can you tell him directly how it plays out?
Round 8 knockout.
Round 8?
Round 8 knockout.
You know, I think I'm going to get the decision, in a unanimous decision. If I get the knockout, I get it, but, you know, a win is a win.
It's boring, man. It's boring.
Why is it boring?
It's unanimous decision, like... Boxing's opinionated, so it's It's just boring. Everybody comes. Everybody wants to watch heavyweights to get a knockout. So
Yeah. It's just I ain't that hard. I ain't that easy to drop. So you know,
I know.
it's a challenge.
I know.
But yeah, I think I'll pull it out. No doubts in my mind.
None?
Very confident, man.
Okay. Okay, all right. Handshake, gents. Good luck to both of you.